Good morning, student. In previous lecture, we start exercise 5.2. Okay, we take some example of exercise 5.2. Next example. Today we take next example of exercise 5.2. Start from example number 6. Y equal to cos x cube into sin square x raised to 5. There are two functions, multiplication of two functions, and here we have to find derivative of a y with respect to x. That means here we have to find dy by dx. Okay, first here derivative of y with respect to x, that is dy by dx. Now derivative of this side, but here multiplication of two functions, then he apply multiplication rule. What is multiplication rule? One function as it is derivative of second function plus now second as it is derivative of first function. Here first I derivative first function, that is derivative of cos x cube. See here cos x cube, not cos cube x. Then here first outer function cos and inner function is x cube. Okay, then first we have to derivative of outer function, that is first we have to derivative of cos function, and we know the derivative of cos function is minus sine at the time inner function x cube as it is, into derivative of inner function, that is derivative of x cube, that is 3x square. Okay, into second function sine square x raised to 5 as it is, plus now first function cos x cube as it is into derivative of sine square x raised to 5. First here outer function, what is outer function? Square, power. Okay, inner function is sine function. तो पहले यहाँ सबसे बाहर का जो फंक्शन है वो है स्क्वायर वाला, उसके अंदर जो फंक्शन है वो साइन, और उसके अंदर का जो फंक्शन है वो x raised to 5. तो पहले हम डेरिवेटिव करेंगे पावर का, तो 2 नाउ इन कोएफिशिएंट 1 पावर इज लेस देन sin raised to 1 x raised to 5. ओके, तो ये पावर का डेरिवेटिव खत्म हो गया. अब उसके अंदर कौन सा फंक्शन है? वो है साइन. तो साइन का डेरिवेटिव यहाँ पे मैं लिखता हूँ इनटू cos एट द टाइम इनर फंक्शन x raised to 5 as it is इनटू डेरिवेटिव ऑफ x raised to 5, दैट इज 5x raised to 4. ओके, हो गया हमारा. तो पहली टर्म क्या है? 3x स्क्वायर. यहाँ पे मैं लिखता हूँ 3x स्क्वायर बट माइनस 3x स्क्वायर इंटू साइन x क्यूब इंटू साइन स्क्वायर x रेज टू 5 प्लस यहाँ पे 5x रेज टू 4 एज इट इज इंटू cos x क्यूब इंटू 5 टू 10 भी यहाँ लिख सकते हैं, तो यहाँ मैं लिख लेता हूँ 10. ओके, 10 cos x क्यूब इंटू साइन x रेज टू 5 इंटू cos x रेज टू 5. अगर इसमें से कुछ कॉमन निकालना है तो भी कॉमन निकाल सकते हैं. क्या? तो x स्क्वायर. ओके, sin x रेज टू 5 वन टाइम कॉमन हम निकाल सकते हैं, ऐसा रहेगा तो भी कोई बाधा नहीं है. नाउ नेक्स्ट सम ऑफ एक्सरसाइज 5.2 विच इज 7. बहुत बढ़िया सम है. y इक्वल टू 2 इंटू अंडर रूट cot x स्क्वायर. तो इसको मैं लिख देता हूं 2 इंटू cot x स्क्वायर होल रेस्ट 1 by 2. Okay, now derivative of y, that is dy by dx. Now 2 as it is. We know the derivative of root x. Okay, the derivative of root x, that is 1 upon 2 root x. Then here derivative of root x as cot x square. यहाँ पे हमको डेरिवेटिव करना है, वो फंक्शन है रूट cot x स्क्वायर. तो यहाँ पे पहला फंक्शन कौन सा आएगा? तो पावर वाला. उसके अंदर कौन सा आएगा? तो cot, और उसके अंदर x स्क्वायर. तो पहले हम डेरिवेटिव करेंगे पावर 1 by 2 का. तो रूट x का डेरिवेटिव 1 upon 2 root x, that means 1 upon 2 root cot x square. Okay, 1 upon 2 root x into derivative of cot function, and derivative of cot function is minus cos x square x square into last derivative of x square, that is 2x. Okay, see here 1 time 2 cut, then remaining term is minus cos x square x square into 2x upon under root cot x square. See here minus in numerator 2x as it is. Cos x square taking denominator, that means sin square x square into under root cot x square. What means of under root cot x square? That is under root cos x square upon under root sin x square equal to in numerator minus 2x as it is, in denominator sin square x square, that means sin one time sin x square, and next second time sin x square. Okay, under root cos x square under root sin x square as it is. Here minus 2x as it is, in denominator one time sin x square as it is. यहाँ पे sin x square का पावर टोटल 1 है और यहाँ पे पावर हाफ है, तो subtraction of power, that means here remaining term is sin x square whole raised to 1 by 2. That means we write these two terms as under root sin x square, okay, into cos x square. Now multiply and divide by root 2. Now multiply and divide by root 2, then here minus 2 root 2x upon sin x square. Here multiply with root 2, then here 2 sin x square into cos x square. Okay, see this side, see here, equal to numerator minus 2 root 2x as it is, in denominator sin x square under root. See here 2 sin theta cos theta, here theta as x square. Then we use formula 2 sin theta cos theta, which is sin angle double, means sin 2x square, which is our answer. See here डेरिवेटिव वाला टर्म सिर्फ एक ही है, बाद में हमने सिर्फ सम में ओनली सिंप्लीफाई किया है, जो कि बहुत बढ़िया है. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल लेता हूं 5.2 9 नंबर. प्रूव दैट f is given by fx equal to modulus of x minus 1, x belongs to R, is not differentiable at x equal to 1. ओके, तो यहां पे हमको प्रूव करना है, ये फंक्शन दिया गया है fx इक्वल टू मॉड्यूलस x माइनस 1, वो x इक्वल टू 1 के आगे उसका डिफरेंशिएशन मिलता नहीं है. दैट मींस f डैश 1 इज नॉट पॉसिबल. कैसे देखते हैं, पहले मैं फंक्शन को डिफाइन कर देता हूं. हियर fx इक्वल टू मॉड्यूलस ऑफ x माइनस 1 एंड वी नो द मॉड्यूलस फंक्शन. If modulus x minus 1 as it is, x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0, then if x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0, that means we write as x is greater than or equal to 1. Means if x greater than or equal to 1, then modulus of x minus 1 same as x minus 1. But if x minus 1 is less than 0, then what? X minus 1 is less than 0, that means x is less than 1. At that time modulus of x minus 1 is now 1 minus x. ओके, तो यहाँ पे मैंने मॉड्यूलस फंक्शन को डिफाइन कर दिया है. अब हमको क्या प्रूव करना है, f डैश 1 इज नॉट पॉसिबल, एंड व्हाट इज डेफिनेशन, f डैश 1 इक्वल टू लिमिट x टेंड्स टू 1 f of x minus f of 1 upon x minus 1. तो यहां पे हमको प्रूव करना है f dash 1 is not possible. That means we have to prove that limit of this function at x equal to 1 is not possible. And if limit is not possible, that means left hand limit and right hand limit both are not equal. Then here first we have to find the limit x tends to 1 minus fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1, that is left hand limit, and then we have to find the right hand limit, that is limit x tends to 1 plus fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1, and then we have to prove that left hand limit, that is limit x tends to 1 minus fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1 is not equal to right hand limit, that is limit x tends to 1 plus fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1. Now we start from left hand limit. See here, now limit x tends to 1 minus fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1, and therefore limit is equal to limit x tends to 1 minus if x tends to 1 minus, that means value of x is nearer to 1 but less than 1. But if x less than 1, then function is exact 1 minus x. And f of 1 means value of x is exact 1, then function is x minus 1. And put here value of x is 1, then 1 minus 1. In denominator x minus 1 equal to limit x tends to 1 minus. See here 1 minus 1, obvious 0. Now in numerator only 1 minus x and minus common from this bracket, then minus x minus 1 upon x minus 1. And both terms are cancelled and answer is now minus 1. That means left hand limit of this function is we get minus 1. Now we find right hand limit, and limit x tends to 1 plus fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1 equal to limit x tends to 1 plus. X tends to 1 plus. What means of x tends to 1 plus? That is value of x is nearer to 1 but greater than 1. And if x greater than 1, then function is x minus 1 minus f of 1. Means value of x is exact 1, then function is 1 minus 1. Put here x equal to 1. In denominator x minus 1 as it is. Equal to limit x tends to 1 plus x minus 1 minus 0. Okay, x minus 1 upon x minus 1. Both terms are same, then cancel, and then answer is 1. Left hand limit is minus 1, right hand limit is plus 1. Both are not equal. That means limit x tends to 1 minus fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1 is not equal to limit x tends to 1 plus fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1. And therefore limit x tends to 1 fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1 does not exist. And therefore we say that, see here, therefore we say that f dash 1 does not exist, or function is not differentiable at x equal to 1. Okay, बहुत ही इजी सम था. मेन ये फॉर्मूला के ऊपर का सम है, और दूसरा जो लास्ट सम है 10 वो भी इसी तरह का सम है. देखते हैं आगे. ठीक है, चलो बच्चों नेक्स्ट सम लेते हैं. एक्सरसाइज 5.2 एग्जांपल नंबर 10 which is also depend on definition of differentiation. See here, prove that the function defined by fx equal to box x. What means of box x? Box x means greatest integer part function. Okay, greatest integer part function where value of x is between 0 to 3 is not differentiable at x equal to 1 and x equal to 2. First I define the function between 0 to 3. Here fx equal to box x and value of x is between 0 to 3. First, if 0 less than x less than 1, then value of box x is 0. And if 1 less than or equal to x less than 2, then answer is 1. And if 2 less than or equal to x less than 3, then answer is 2. Okay, box x आपको पता है, तो मैंने फंक्शन जो है वो 0 और 3 के बीच में जो भी है वो मैंने डिफाइन कर दिया. अब हमको क्या बताना है? fx is not differentiable at x equal to 1 and not differentiable at x equal to 2. See here, first, if f dash 1 is exist, that means here we use definition of differentiation, that is limit x tends to 1 fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1. अगर f dash 1 हमको मिलता है तो इसका लिमिट एग्जिस्ट होना चाहिए. लिमिट x टेंड्स टू 1 fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1. ओके, अगर f dash 1 यहां पे तो हमको प्रूव करना है f is not differentiable at x equal to 1, and that means f dash 1 does not exist. And if f dash 1 does not exist, that means limit of this function does not exist, and limit of this function does not exist, that means right hand limit and left hand limit both are not equal. Okay, we start from first left hand limit. First I take for x equal to 1, for x equal to 1 left hand limit, that means limit x tends to 1 minus fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1 equal to limit x tends to 1 minus, that means value of x is nearer to 1 but less than 1, and if x less than 1 then value of box x is 0. See here, fx equal to box x and f of 1, that is box 1 upon x minus 1 equal to limit x tends to 1 minus. Now box x, value of box x is now 0 minus 1 upon x minus 1. Put here value of x is 1. Okay, now we apply limit and minus 1 upon 1 minus 1, that is 0 equal to infinite. तो यहाँ पे हमारी लेफ्ट हैंड जो लिमिट मिली हमको डिफाइन नहीं है, मतलब इनफाइनाइट है. ओके, नेक्स्ट लेते हैं लिमिट राइट हैंड लिमिट, लिमिट x टेंड्स टू 1 प्लस fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1 equal to limit x tends to 1 plus fx, but fx equal to box x minus f of 1 same box x upon x minus 1. X tends to 1 plus, that means value of x is nearer to 1 but greater than 1. At that time value of box x is 1 equal to limit x tends to 1 plus value of box x is 1 and value of box 1 same 1 upon x minus 1, but 1 minus 1, that is 0, and therefore both limit are different. Okay, therefore write limit x tends to 1 minus fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1 is not equal to limit x tends to 1 plus fx minus f of 1 upon x minus 1, and therefore f dash 1 does not exist. Similarly, we prove for x equal to 2. See here, for x equal to 2. Same here, f dash 2. What means of f dash 2? Limit x tends to 2, fx minus f of 2 upon x minus 2. Here we have to prove that f dash 2 does not exist. That means limit does not exist. That means right hand limit and left hand limit both are not same. First I find left hand limit, means limit x tends to 2 minus fx minus f of 2 upon x minus 2 equal to limit x tends to 2 minus. Okay, but x tends to 2 minus, that means value of x is less than 2. At that time function, value of function is 1 and f of 2 which is exact 2 in denominator x minus 2. Now we apply here limit, then x equal to 2 in denominator, then 2 minus 2, that is 0, and that is infinite. Okay, our left hand limit is infinite. Now I find that left hand limit, sorry, right hand limit, limit x tends to 2 plus fx minus f of 2 upon x minus 2 equal to limit x tends to 2 plus, means value of x is greater than 2, then value of function is 2 and f of x equal to 2 and f of 2 same 2 in denominator x minus 2, but in numerator see 2 minus 2 is 0, then limit of right hand limit is 0. Okay, and therefore limit x tends to 2 minus fx is not equal to limit x tends to 2 plus fx, and therefore f dash 2 does not exist. That means function is not differentiable at x equal to 1 and x equal to 2. बहुत ही इजी सम था. ओके, ये 5.2 हमारा खत्म हो गया. ओके, मैं आज आपको वर्कशीट देने वाला हूं. ओके, आप वर्कशीट में जो भी सम है वो भी सॉल्व करिएगा. बहुत इजी सम है. ये सम अगर आपको पता चल गया है तो वो सम में कोई दिक्कत नहीं आएगी. ओके, चेन रूल के डिपेंडेंट एग्जांपल है और बहुत ही बढ़िया नया टॉपिक derivative of implicit function. What means of implicit function? Okay, see here, y equal to x plus 2, ये फंक्शन है. यहाँ पे y को सब्जेक्ट बनाया हुआ है और वो इजीली सब्जेक्ट बना हुआ है, y equal to x plus 2. यहाँ पे मैं लिखता हूँ y into sin x equal to 5. तो यहाँ पे y को सब्जेक्ट बनाना है तो क्या करना है, तो y equal to 5 अपन sin x, जो बहुत ही इजीली हो जाता है. ओके, एक फंक्शन तीसरा लेता हूं, x into y plus sin x into y equal to 5. अब यहां पे y को सब्जेक्ट बनाना है, ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे y को इजीली सब्जेक्ट बना ही नहीं सकते, हम ऐसा बोलते हैं. यहाँ पे y को सब्जेक्ट बनाना बहुत ही टफ है और बना ही नहीं सकते, तो इसको हम बोलते हैं इम्प्लिसिट फंक्शन. तो विचित्र फंक्शन बोलता हूं, जहां पे y को x के फॉर्म में, मतलब y को x की टर्म में, ओके, y को x की टर्म में सब्जेक्ट बना सकता नहीं है, तो उसको बोलते हैं इम्प्लिसिट फंक्शन. तो y x into y plus sin x into y equal to 5. तो यहाँ पे y को x के टर्म में को सब्जेक्ट बना सकते नहीं है, ठीक है. और अब हम इम्प्लिसिट जो फंक्शन है उसका डेरिवेटिव dy by dx फाइंड करना है. वो कैसे देखते हैं. एक फंक्शन में लेता हूं x into y प्लस sin x into y, चलो यही फंक्शन में ले लेता हूं, इक्वल टू 5. तो यहां पे आपको क्या फाइंड करना है, dy by dx. बहुत इजी है. Derivative of y with respect to x. See here, first term is x into y, then we here use multiplication. And in multiplication rule, first derivative of with respect to x is 1. At that time y as it is plus. Now x as it is and derivative of y with respect to x, that is dy by dx. Okay, ये फर्स्ट टर्म है x into y, इसका डेरिवेटिव हमको मिल गया. नाउ डेरिवेटिव ऑफ sin x into y, यहाँ पे आउटर फंक्शन sin है और इनर फंक्शन x into y है. तो फर्स्ट वी हैव टू डेरिवेटिव आउटर फंक्शन एट दैट टाइम, इनर फंक्शन एज इट इज, एंड डेरिवेटिव ऑफ sin फंक्शन इज नाउ cos x into y at that time inner function, that is x into y as it is, into derivative of inner function, but inner function is x into y. Then here we use multiplication rule, same as first term, derivative of x is 1 and y as it is at the time, plus now x as it is derivative of y, that is dy by dx equal to simple 0. ओके, बस ये मेन स्टेप है. अगर ये आपको आ गए तो अब सब में कोई दिक्कत नहीं, सिर्फ यहाँ पे dy by dx को सब्जेक्ट बनाना है. कैसे देखते हैं. फर्स्ट टर्म इज y plus x into dy by dx plus y into cos x into y plus x into cos x into y into dy by dx equal to 0. See here, from these two terms dy by dx is common. Now here dy by dx is common, then bracket x plus x into cos x y, and these two terms take opposite side. If we take both term are opposite, then both term are negative, but minus is now common, then remaining term is y plus y cos xy. Okay, now this bracket take opposite side, then this bracket in denominator, and therefore dy by dx equal to minus y common from this bracket, then 1 plus cos x into y upon, from these two x common, then 1 plus cos x y. ओके, बहुत ही इजी सम है. ओके, अगले कुछ सम हम अगले लेक्चर में लेंगे जो कि इम्प्लिसिट फंक्शन है, मतलब कि y को इजीली सब्जेक्ट बना सकते नहीं है. उसके ऊपर के काफी सम हम करेंगे, बाद में जाएंगे एक्सरसाइज 5.3 की बात. ठीक है, आज हम यहाँ तक रखते. समझ लीजिए, इम्प्लिसिट फंक्शन मतलब जो फंक्शन है उसमें y को इजीली सब्जेक्ट बना सकते नहीं है. ओके, मतलब थोड़ा जो अस्पष्ट फंक्शन हो उसको बोलते हैं इम्प्लिसिट फंक्शन. अगर क्लियर फंक्शन है, y को इजीली x के टर्म में सब्जेक्ट बना सकते हैं, तो वो स्पष्ट फंक्शन क्लियर फंक्शन है, इम्प्लिसिट फंक्शन है. ठीक है.